Hello, good morning, students. How are you this morning? I hope that all of you are fine. And this morning, I'm going to continue the lesson of English. Still, the chapter 2, part 2 about the suggestion. But before I'm going to explain you more about this topic, okay, let me reminding you again about the lesson that we have learned before about offering help. So, students, so you have to know that the relationship between offering help and suggestion, it can be useful in our daily life as the good communication with the other people. So, for this topic, just asking you to what is it to give your idea about what the other people ask you by using suggestion. And I hope for this explanation you can understand and you can apply also in your daily life. So what's the meaning of expression of suggestion or suggesting? It's only people ask you about your idea about something that they need. Okay, in this part, so you have to know about the using of the expression suggestion. So it still has a relation with the offering help. In using of this suggestion, there are two ways of giving suggestion. Okay, uh, the first one, still using if the people is older than you, I would like you to use the words begin with just like would or shall and so on. The last time in offering help also we have discussed about this. And asking for expression of suggesting, so you have also to know about giving suggestion or suggesting. And here they are the response by accepting suggestion or rejecting suggestion. So when someone uh, asks you about using suggestion, so you can reject or you can accept. So how do you use this? Please listen carefully. So I would like you to know about the using first. For example, do you have any suggestion for me? Do you have any suggestion for me? If there is someone ask you about these questions, it's mean that you have to give just like a small advice. For example, do you have any suggestion for me? If your friends doing something wrong and they ask you by using this word, so you have to say something, you have to show about just like an advice, a little advice. For example, you can say that you would better or you'd better get apologizing or you would better get apologizing from them or for her or him. So this is the relation between using suggestion and giving suggestion, asking and giving suggestion. Okay, I will give it to you the second sentence. Will you give me some suggestion, please? So these kinds of questions, if someone asks you this suggestion, it's mean that they are something that you have to explain. So if So if someone asks you, will you give me some suggestion? So you may give your suggestion. You could, or you might study harder so you can pass the exam, or you could take another way to avoid the bad way. So, using this question, using this suggestion, it means that the person who asks you, uh, he is or she is needed something to explaining or something explaining from you. Shall I come back later? Shall I come back there? Indonesia, bisa sekali datang kembali lagi. Okay, this is kinds of asking suggestion too. So your giving suggestion is, I suggest that you not come back later. Okay, so giving suggestion is just like giving some advice. And so how about the accepting and rejecting? If there is asking suggestion, so you may accept or reject. For example, accepting suggestion, that's good, nice, wonderful idea. Why didn't I think of that? I think you're right. That sounds good. Sure, I will do that. So this is kinds of response of asking suggestion if there is someone asks you about the suggestion. So how about rejecting? Rejecting suggestion, I don't think so. I don't wanna do that because blah blah blah. That's a good idea, but I'm afraid I can't do that. I think it can solve my problem. So this is a kinds of rejecting uh, of asking suggestion. So you have to see if you think that you are able to give suggestion, just accept. But if you think that you can't, okay, you may reject. And this is the polite ways to reject the suggestion. I don't think so. I don't want to do that because that's a good idea. And then I think it can solve my problem. Okay, students, I believe that in your textbook, your LKS, this is kinds of, what to say? It is just kinds of a little bit communication that people use in their life, especially for students who always meet someone that who works in a hotel or in the office. This communication use always in the place of your work, because people need something to what to say, uh, to know about the response of something, or people also want to get the suggestion from the other people if they have something to discuss about. Okay, the most important, the most sentences that sometimes use in Indonesia, and you don't realize that this is a kind of asking suggestion. For example, okay, let me tell you. Shall we go to the canteen? Shall we go to the library? Okay. Shall we go to the canteen? Shall we go to the library? For the students, in your school maybe, in your spare time, sometimes you use this. So when you ask, shall we go to the cinema or to the canteen? So you may answer, accept or reject. So it depends of you. It depends of your situation. Are you uh, are you good in what is it? Are you good in a good? Are you in a good condition to accept this or to reject this? Okay, you may use. It's up to you. Okay, students. For this time, uh, we have to finish about two topics in the second unit about offering help and asking suggestion. So I'd like you to to open this video always in your handphone, then try to listen carefully. By opening your LKS, uh, whilst whilst opening this video, you may open your LKS, and then please take a look to the explanation of expression of suggestion. These are only simple things that people use in their communication for their life. So for this time, I'm not going to give it to you about the assignment, but for the next meeting, I'm going to give it to you the two, one assignment, one task, and I will combine for the first ask, offering help and asking suggestion. So please be careful in using of these two topics. So I'd like you to keep opening this video, and if there is something that you don't understand, and I would like you to ask me directly to my WA number so I can explaining you. So until now, I'm not seeing you. Uh, I didn't see you, even though one of you asked me about the lesson before. So if you don't have any question, it's mean that you understand. You understand already. So please keep opening this lesson. Okay, guys, students, I hope that you can stay healthy, and um, please make better for the next in submitting your assignment. Okay, this is just evaluating for you for the first submitting all your assignment, especially English subject. I'm still finding that there are some of you, most of you, around 40% who submitted the assignment. So I'd like you for the second submitted of assignment, I'd like you to submit it all your assignment, especially English. Don't uh, don't miss even though only one time, only once. Okay? Thank you. I hope you understand what I'm saying you this morning. See you for the next meeting in our class. Thank you. Enjoy your time.